Oh my goodness, well, while I was on hold for eligibility, I was watching the YouTube thing that Jared Kushner is plunged into legal trouble. And it's about discussing that Rupert Murdoch gave Jared Kushner, what is it, confidential? Is that what it says here? Confidential information about Biden's election ads and whether it was an illegal in-kind contribution to the Trump campaign, because they're not supposed to be getting stuff of value. Well, this stuff most definitely would be of value. So I pulled the cards, and we're just going to go through the breakdown of it. So going into it, we have three major arcana immediately out of the gate. That those that were involved in this, we have, of course, 45 has always got to be at the center of it. The strength of this, strength of what was given. We have the death card, the ending, and wanting to overturn Biden. Okay, so this is some heavy-duty stuff overarching the reading. So I think we're really on the right track with this. And so what we have going into it, when it came down to the goods, the daily happenings and things, this was information, messages that were given to what? The Repugliuglies. Okay? So this would be 45's Repugliugly people to use against Biden in this in the election. So this is really not looking good. When we have, oh, and another one, this was for long-term benefit. Okay, so it's even a little more long-term benefit, the message that they were giving to the Repugliuglies, so that he could know what the commercials were that Biden was going to be putting out. So on the emotional level, we have this was new things happening. The challenge was, keeping the lid on some things, and we're looking at facing losses and looking at the past. So all of this stuff was wrapped up in the emotional things with it. Mentally, we have, again, message that was coming out, information that was strong information. And this could also be now the challenge that this can come back on him legally. This can have legal implications for what they were given out. And the last one, clarification now. The action is, there are going to be arguments about this, okay? This is going to go down the tubes, but it is not looking good for Jared, nor is it looking good for Murdoch either, that they gave this campaign, this information to the Trump campaign. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Well, we're going to pull some, we might as well pull some Lenormand while we're doing that. And I think I'll pull it from my deck, my Lenormand, and we'll just see what it says. So let's look and see. This time I'm using the linen. This is the linen one. Okay. We have the same cards in the linen as the plain. It's just this cardstock is more flexible. So you have the flexibility versus the other one, which doesn't. So going into it, this is about the message. The message that was coming in, that was given, that gave a possible doorway to 45 in his campaign. It was about the information, documents, all the information that they had about what Biden was doing. That was something they could sit with and kind of ponder what they were going to do with it. That's the challenge. clarification was how they were going to use this in the community. So this was, again, behind the scenes. They were giving this information to Jared that he could take back to the campaign, and they could figure out how they were going to use it in the community against Biden. The message under that, we have the dark of night, okay? The jungle, if you will. This was actually taken in the jungle, so kind of a jungle atmosphere to want to try to end. We have the doorway and make some endings, okay? As far as the document, they could use this tower government, also can be somebody that could be narcissistic, okay, to use that. We have sitting with it. We have the gentleman going forward. We have, oh, my other Lenormand was just delivered from Australia. I have 3 decks coming today. So this was sitting with the information that they gave to Jared. And with the community, this could bring fireworks, okay? They could use it really against the Biden campaign. So again, we're going into this, the message that was given the jungle, this is it was there to cut the Biden ability to go through, to end the health, the doorway to end the health of his campaign. Again, you know, this was the documents, the information, the government stuff that he could use, the con man, the cheat, the liar. Are we seeing where this is going? It's not looking good, is it? So this is, we're sitting at it, and we had Jared, and this is going up for the future. And as far as the community, the fireworks, being able to use it, that's key. So how could this have been used? So they're looking at it, his ability to perhaps try to end things, how it could affect the health of the Biden thing going forward, how it could benefit the 45's campaign, the future doorway for this. Again, putting some ends, yeah, and being able to cut whatever Biden was doing because of this. And the message was the ending, and it was also this, you know, Fox and this Fox, okay, Murdoch, the Fox, literally Fox, but also the conniving and cheating that was going on that they could use in the community, okay? And so this is going to be a key point looking at this and how explosive this could have been. So, you know, reading my Lenormand on it, it is not looking good for Jared when it comes down to this, and for Murdoch giving that. That is basically a campaign violation. And so we'll have to see what happens with that. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to run down to the mailbox and pick up my new Lenormand decks that were coming in. Now, I ordered these before I made my own deck, but these are lovely. I will be using them. They're very feminine, very pretty, as you'll see. So I'm going to toddle down there and grab those, and I'm really looking forward to unwrapping those and seeing how they are in person. And these came from Australia, from down under. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online with my new Lenormand decks.